Good morning, everyone. I'm Atrija Patnaik from Lendi Institute.
For international news, Korea confident of good show at FIH Odisha Hockey Men's WC. You're watching daily news. For international news, you can just read it again.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Atrija Patnaik, and you're watching Lendi News Broadcasting. And today's international news is Korea confident of good show at FIH Odisha Hockey Men's WC. South Korea's men's hockey captain Lee Nam-young said the team has a lot of experience and is confident of a good showing in FIH Odisha Hockey World Cup 2023, which is going to be held in Bhubaneswar, Rourkela. The Team Korea is going to participate in the tournament at Biju Patnaik International Airport, and they are very confident and they feel like they'll win the match. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. My name is P. Jashwant. This is Lendi's News, International News. Central clears 19,744 crores National Green Hydrogen Mission, which is proposed by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday approved the 19,744 crores National Green Hydrogen Mission with an objective to become a major exporter in the field and make India a global national green hydrogen mission. And so many companies have forward to to invest in this national program, where the development will help India and one of the world's biggest greenhouse gases emitter achieve net zero carbon emission by 2070. Briefing reporters about the cabinet outcomes. Union Minister Andrew Taiwan said the Union Cabinet Chairman Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved National Green Hydrogen Mission. The initial outlay for the mission is kept at rupees 19,744 crores. Out of this, the government has allotted rupees 17,490 crores for the site program, rupees 1,466 for the upcoming pilot projects, rupees 400 crores for R&D, and rupees 388 crores towards other mission components. Thank
You're
you.
not giving the right pauses. You have to be very clear. Center clears 19,744 crore NATL's green hydrogen mission. Right? You have to be stressing some of the words and with the right pauses. Right? Can you try it one more time? Can you do it? Global Investors Summit in Visakhapatnam on March 3rd and 4th. Global Investors Summit 2023 will be held at Andhra University Engineering College, Visakhapatnam on March 3rd and 4th, according to the Group of Ministers Committee. Right? Try to read it.
Global Investors Summit in Visakhapatnam on March 3 and 4. Global Investors Summit 2023 will be held at Andhra University Engineering College, Visakhapatnam. Visakhapatnam on March 3rd and 4th, according to the groups of minister committee. After the cancellation of the second meeting of the group of ministers, the ministers launched the Global Summit website and brochures. Industry minister and said the summit will be organized under the theme of Advantage Andhra Pradesh, where abundance meets prosperity. The invest will be mainly based on available resource in the state, he said. He said the focus sector of Investor Summit includes agri and food processing, aerospace and defense, automobiles and electrical vehicles, textiles and apparels, industries and logistics, infrastructure, petroleum and petrochemical, electronics, IT, pharmaceutics, and life since renewable energy, MSME startups, and skills development and education, tourism and hospitalities. The minister said a comment with an appointed in Vishakhapatnam for showcasing the city for a global event as the G20 summit is going to held there on March 28 and 29 and again on April 24.
Hello everybody, this is P. Ram from CSE-B. You are watching Lindy News. Revenue collection encouraged. AP achieves 94.47% target in first half of 2022. Officials told to plug loopholes to increase revenue. The half-yearly revenue collection in Andhra Pradesh has been very encouraging. According to officials, they have achieved 94.47% of target this time, while the average GST collection across the country stands at 27.8%. AP has exceeded it by achieving 28.79%. The state collected rupees 25,928 crores as against the target of 27,445 crores in the first half of the present financial year till September 2022, expressing satisfaction over the performance of the revenue earning departments in the state. Chief Ministers, Chief Minister Jaganmohan Reddy directed the revenue generating departments to ensure transparency and plug loopholes and prevent leakages in tax collection in order to increase the revenues. Thank you guys.
Good morning to one and all. My name is P. Sampasai. Today's London news is India-Pakistan exchange list of nuke facilities. India and Pakistan on Sunday exchanged a list of the nuclear installations that cannot be attacked in case of an escalation in hostilities. A foreign office statement said here as part of an annual ritual that has been in practice between the two neighbors for more than 3 decades. The list of nuclear installations and facilities were exchanged.
The list of nuclear
Installations.
The list of nuclear installation and facilities were exchanged as per the provisions of the Article 2 of the Agreement on Prohibition of Attacks Against Nuclear Installations and Facilities, signed on December 31st, 1988 and ratified on 27 January 1991. Proper process. Okay, can you try?
The lists of The lists of nuclear installations and facilities were exchanged as per the provisions of the Article 2 of the Agreement of Prohibition of Attacks Against Nuclear Installations and Facilities, signed on December 31, 1988, and ratified on 27 January 1991. According to this agreement, both countries have to inform each other of the nuclear facilities. This practice of exchanging lists is being continued since January 1st, 1992. Pursuant to the agreement, the list of nuclear installations and facilities in Pakistan was officially handed over to a representative of the Indian High Commission in Islamabad at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on India. The Foreign Office said in the statement. Simultaneously, the Indian Ministry of External Affairs also handed over their list of nuclear installations and facilities to a representative of the Pakistan High Commission in New Delhi. According to the Foreign Office, the exchange comes amid strain in ties between the two countries over the Kashmir issue as well as cross-border terrorism. These lists are exchanged under the provision of the Agreement on Consular Access signed in May 2008. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Pujita. Today, you are listening Lendi News, the national news. Karnataka orders probe into Bangalore encroachments. As the opposition Congress and the ruling BJP continue to trace charges over the recent flooding in parts of Bangalore, Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai on Monday announced a probe by judicial officer to book those who had encroached on lakes, storm water drains, and their buffer zones in Bangalore. Replying to the debate in Legislative Assembly on flooding flowing rains, he said the probe would also help prevent further encroachments. The inquiry will look into disappearance of lakes, encroachments of lake beds, and the payment properties in the city. Trying to turn the tables on the Congress, the Chief Minister said grant of permission for construction of building on lake beds in Bangalore would also be probed. It would reveal which government had given permission for construction on lake beds over the years. The whole system has gone bad, and political commitment is needed to protect lakes, the chief minister said. KZ George said the BJP had been trolling him, alleging that he was responsible for the encroachment of lake beds. He welcomed the probe. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. This is Pramalila. Today's trending news. International news headlines. COVID scare. Put off Yatra. Mandavya to Rahul. Sitting concert raised by 3 BJP MPs over spread of coronavirus. Union Health Minister Mandavya addressed Congress leader Rahul Gandhi to consider suspending the Bharat Chori Yatra if adherence to COVID protocols cannot be followed. In a letter addressed to Gandhi and Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot on Tuesday. Mandavya said 3 MPs from Rajasthan, P. Chaudhary Nihal Chand and Devis Patel, have flagged concern and requested him that COVID protocols, including uses of masks and sanitizers, be strictly followed during the march and only those who are vaccinated be allowed to participate. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all. My name is Yamuna. You are listening Lindy News. The national headlines. The racer K.E. Kumar dies in the crash at the national championship. K.E. Kumar, a noted and well-respected racer, dies on the Sunday in hospital following the crash in the second round of MRF uh, Indian National Car Racing Championship 2022 at Madras International Circuit. Here he was 59. The incident occurs when Kumar's car came in contact with a competitor during the car race. This morning, the car slid across the track and landed on the roof after into the fence. The race was immediately stopped, and the Kumar was transferred into an ambulance before shifting it to a nearby hospital after a primary examination at the car medical center. Thank you.
Good morning to one. My name is V. Satish. Today's Lendi's news. RTC to introduce 28 more electric buses to Tirumala soon. AP RTC Tirumala region will soon add 28 more electric buses to its fleet. After seeing good response from passengers to the 10 buses which were inaugurated by the Chief Minister Y.S. Jagamohan Reddy in September 2022. The RTC has intensified its efforts to get more buses to operate them in a few routes. The state government has decided to produce 100 electric buses for APS RTC Tirupati region, out of which 10 were launched in the first phase. Further, 28 more buses have reached Tirupati, which will be operated soon after completing the registration formalities. These buses two will be operated between Tirupati and Tirumala and from Tirumala to airport. District Collector K. Venkatramana Reddy, along with his family, travel by the electric buses from Tirupati to Tirumala to Tirupati on Sunday. District Public Transport Officer T. Chengal Reddy.
Sorry to mention, this newsreader today at Lindy's news channel is suffering from high throat ache. I'm extremely sorry. And one more newsreader is now presenting his or her news. Go on, finish. All of you have done. I'm sorry, this is the ending of the news today.